Canadian Medical Association wants schools to force parents into providing vaccination histories of their students. Knowing full well that a call for mandatory vaccinations won't fly, at least not yet, maybe give it a few more years, the CMA is using the power of schools and teachers to overreach the decisions of parents. It's a backdoor mandatory vaccination program because if governments adhere to the CMA's request, schools will have the power to force parents into providing the medical history of their children to see if they've been vaccinated or not. And if not, schools could put themselves in a position to deny the child the so-called education, citing public health. Of course, it won't be long until refusing vaccines is considered medical neglect. Already, we've had examples of parents choosing cannabis treatments over traditional pharmaceuticals, and the authorities have used medical neglect as an excuse for child services to come in and take control of the child's life. The CMA knows where all this is heading. President Cindy Forbes was cautious and wanted to make it all very loud and clear that the proposal does not call for a mandatory vaccination, but rather an approach that allows appropriate public health measures to protect vulnerable children in the event of an infectious disease outbreak. She called for a rational conversation regarding the issue and criticized the current approach where different provinces have different immunization schedules. In order to be successful in having this checkpoint, a national registry of immunizations would be essential, Forbes said. Right, because political centralization has worked out so well in the past. In the meantime, while the establishment guides the idea of mandatory vaccination into the public consciousness as good and noble and all part of living in a free country, Saskatchewan's chief public health officer says the province has been weighing the pros and cons of taking a mandatory stance on vaccinations. So far, everything is still voluntary, but the health officer is worried about the parents who are consciously opposed to vaccines. If mandatory vaccinations come to Canada, we can expect them to start in Saskatchewan. I mean, why not? It's the birthplace of Canadian socialism, the NDP. Its precursor, the Cooperative Commonwealth Federation, or the CCF. Tommy Douglas, government-run monopoly healthcare, and coming soon to a banker-occupied province near you, mandatory vaccinations. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube if you haven't already, and check the links in the description for all the sources to this video, and also to where you can show your support for the work we're doing here at PFT. And stay tuned, guys. We got a lot more videos coming very soon to pressfortruth.ca.